Well, good morning, everybody. Hey, how are you? I got to see where my camera is. It's over here this time. Okay, I can look over there. That way I can look at the camera and look at the comments at the same time. I hope you guys are doing well. Oh my goodness, there's so many people here in the chat. Let me see. Great, the numbers just popped up. So, welcome to my motorhome. We are in Galveston, Texas. A little blah blah. Here, let me have another sip of coffee. We're in Galveston, Texas, and we are here just to RV for New Year's. And so, what is it, the 29th? We'll be here through the 2nd. So, oh, Marilyn, you're, yeah, very, very nice. And Marilyn, I sent you a little something extra for waiting for so long. Marilyn had ordered some of the decals, the iron-ons that say Power Tools with Thread. Let me get up here. You guys, I don't want you to see my finger. I don't know if I have my mouse synced with my iPad or not. We shall see. I'm going to turn it on and see if it works. I don't want to keep touching the screen. See this big hand coming at you. So I'm only here working on my iPad. I don't have my laptop with me. But yeah, she had to wait a little bit because somebody miscounted the inventory. And so I appreciate your patience, Marilyn. You're a sweetheart. But it is on the way. It's so good to see everybody. Oh, welcome to Galveston, Jacqueline. Great. Yeah, it was so funny. You know, we RV all the time. We've had various different models of motorhome. This is our first motorhome. We've had various different RVs for, gosh, almost the whole, like 20 years. And this was the first time when we pulled in, you know, there's various people outside walking around and playing with their hoses and setting out lawn chairs and all that. And people actually looked at me and went, hi. And I was all, hey. Because usually people, they're nice, but they're not so forthcoming. And it was great. And Keith was still hooking up the water and everything. And, you know, 8 to 10 people just rolled in and, hi, how are you? So I want to thank, good morning, Tina. So I want to thank Bonnie and Ron for having us down here. This has been very nice so far, and lots of dog lovers around us. But hey, hi, I'm Becky from the YouTube channel Power Tools with Thread, and you are in the Stitchuation room. This is a Monday through Friday virtual quilt retreat or embroidery retreat, whatever you would like. Sometimes we do embroidery too. And we're just hanging out here. What is my travel sewing machine? Designs by Christina wants to know. Christina, let me pull the camera around and let you take a look and make sure you're not going to see any dirty dishes. This is the Brother NQ 3700D. Okay, that is it is a sewing and embroidery combo. Let me get it so that you're not looking at that big side of that head so badly. It's a sewing and embroidery combo. And I've got both with me because I'm going to be doing an embroidery project while I'm here too. So, oh, it's a crafting retreat for brother stuff for Julianne. That's great. Yeah. It's cold here. It is cold. I'm in long sleeves. Yeah, it's pretty chilly. It's really funny. The door behind me leads to the master bedroom, and I just poked my head in there and I woke up my husband and I said, hey, if you walk out, you better have some pants on. Y'all get to know the Thompsons a little bit better than you wanted to, I bet you. Oh my goodness. So I have been sitting here trying to get everything kind of situated so that I could do some stitching this morning. Ruth, you made the live. Congratulations. And we're excited that you're here too. Yeah, everybody says, oh my goodness. Well, Frida woke us up around 5. She wanted to go out. So He's already taken the dogs out for one trip for the business, right? And so I woke up then, and then I've been kind of setting everything up and whatnot. Uh, I Yazzied out is what I did. I want to show you guys. Oh, I've got, before we get started, I'm going to do some little homework here and get these out of the way. So if you want, if you have been wanting sew tights, I've got a link below. Those are the magnets. They are having a 10% off sale through the end of the year. And on just about everything. The cutting system is not included in that. But if you wanted the magnums for a long arm, or you wanted the little HDs for embroidery, or maybe, I don't know, you might paper piece, I don't know. But they have got nearly everything on sale, 10% off. And then I've got a link below, and you click that and you can use my coupon code for another 15% off. So you can get your magnums 20. Oh, Annette ordered some. Great. You can get that 25% off. So that is great. Oh, your kids went to school in A&M Galveston. Awesome. That's wonderful. And I just missed who said that. There they are. Kathy. Okay. I'm a little blurry this morning too. And oh, good. You like the Alanda Craft SCANNCUT videos. Good. That's wonderful. Anyway, so, and then the other thing is, if you are wanting any Yazzie bags, they're not on sale, but I've got a permanent coupon code for 10% off. So I'll show you what I've got here. This is great when you travel. So this is a Yazzie sewing machine mat. And I like it because I don't have a lot of space right here. And a lot of times I need to move the machine. And so I can move it without scratching my table. And I really, really like that. And then I've got things handy. I was sewing. I'm going to sew in a little bit. So I do like that for that purpose. It can give me some more space without scratching my table. And then on the way to get ready to come here, which sew tight would I recommend for a first purchase? You do mostly embroidery. Julie, the HDs, they're the darker blue ones. They're about, inch and a half, 2 inches long. Fantastic. They're heavy enough to hold embroidery projects that are, you don't want them near the stitching field. But like when I was embroidering on we have a yard flag, and I could get all that together and hold everything tight in the hoop. Okay. It was wonderful. So anyway, one of the embroidery projects I'm going to do here, someone posted on my Facebook group, what, Annette? Also, I think they've got a deal going on. If it's your first time on sew tights and you want to get them for your long arm, that you can get a 5-pack for free if you order so many. I'd have to look at that. So yeah, definitely the HDs. Those are the ones I'd go with. If you paper piece, they have some little smaller ones that work, but they're not as strong, which is perfect for hand work. So yeah, to flip, Margie's got it right. Made by Margie has it right. They're perfect for floating something in the hoop. Yeah. So this is a new one that they've got. Look how cute this is. Isn't this adorable? And look how deep that is right there. So this one is loaded down. This is perfect if you're going to go on an embroidery retreat. Hi, Diane from Down Under. Sew tights. Oh, I'm sorry about the postage. If you lived here, I'm sorry. Okay, so this one is new. I want to get the name of it so I can tell you guys correctly. Hold on. I've got it flipping around here. I'm losing spools. This one is the Notions tote. See that? Again, I've got a permanent 10% off coupon for this. So this is the Notions tote. It's got 2 extra little pouches in it with zippers on both sides. You guys, these bags are made in India on a treadle machine. So that's nice. And I have met Yasmita Magan at the Houston Quilt Festival several times. She's a wonderful lady. Used to be a flight attendant, so she knows all about traveling. So, okay. I am going to be making the mug rug for Valentine's Day from Fabric Confetti. I'm going to do this weekend. So here it is right here. Let me put this here. It says, "Be my Valentine," with the 3 hearts. Isn't that cute? That's just sweet. Really simple and easy, and it can be made in a 6x10. So the fabric I got for it, I brought my purple and my dark pink and the white and the lighter pink gingham. That's precious, isn't it? And then it'll go on the white background. You guys, I have no imagination, so whatever it is, I'm sorry for the heater running. It's cold. So I've got everything, my fabric here ready to go. Again, this is to make this one. These are called Oh What Fun. It's by Fabric Confetti, and it makes a really good sized mug rug. I want to show you. Here's the January one for Let It Snow. Isn't that cute? It's adorable. I'm going to take it out. We don't get a lot of snow down here, but what the heck, right? I'm going to put my coffee mug on it. All right. And then I got this kit. This is cool if you travel. I got this kit from Two Chicks Quilting in Grenada, Texas. I need to link this below. There we go. Look at that. So we've got tweezers, little snips. This is from Famore. Very nice. And I've got curved scissors. I've got straight snips with a super point to get to, you know, right down on the threads. And then I've got some duck bills. Very handy. So I didn't bring all my big sewing tools. I can dream of snow, yes. Can't. Okay, and then all of the thread colors that I need. I brought 5 spools of thread, okay. And there. So I've got all my thread colors. No, you're not going out. My little iron over here nagged at me and said, "Hey, you haven't used me in 13 minutes. Get with the program." And then, so I'll show you guys how I pack this. And then in here, I've got extra bobbins. I have some paper tape. I don't want these to fall out. And then I've got my USB stick down here in this zipper pouch. So this thing's just packed. And it's got such cool stuff in it. It's perfect to carry a little embroidery design. So that's the Notions tote. Yeah, their tools are really sharp here. You're right. The Famore, I love those as well. Okay. And then let me move these. The other one I got, we're gonna do, I'm not gonna show you that right now. I gotta find a link for it. Otherwise you guys will go, "Where's the link?" I don't have it. Okay. And then to come here, this is another Yazzie bag. This is the block tote, and I like it because you can see what's in it. Now, this is a piece of, it's like foam, and it's got, this is like batting, okay? So it's sticky on one side. And then I cut all of my, I was doing this yesterday. I cut all of my pieces that I needed to come be here with me so I could sew them. But what's nice is, everything just stayed exactly where I wanted it to travel. So this is nice. I'm showing, Robin, I'm sewing on the Brother NQ3700D. It is a sewing and embroidery combo. And this is a great little travel machine. I've got my white background pieces in here. So see, everything just stayed right where I wanted it to. And the sides are all zipped up, so nothing's gonna flop out. And then I can just set these on top. They stay exactly where I want them. And I put one on top as a cover, and perfect. So Oh, good. So Fabric Confetti's on sale. I've got a link below. If you want to get any of their stuff, I've got a link below, and you're welcome to do that. I appreciate that very much. Feeds the dog and buys thread, you know. Okay, so right now I'm working on, what did I do with the directions? I'm still working on American Pie. Oh, a couple of you emailed me and said I had a block backwards on American Pie. You saw it yesterday in yesterday's live. Thank you. I will go, when I get home, I'll fix that right away. Because I was like, what are they talking about? And I went and looked back at the video and I said, oh, I mean, I spotted it instantly. And what is so funny, nope, yes, the letters, Kathy, are from Embroidery Garden. Yeah, they're hard to find. She doesn't name them in alphabet or letters or anything like that. They're very hard to find. I don't know why. Anyway, so this is American Pie, and this is what I'm working on right now. I saw it instantly, and it's so funny because, you know, you can be staring at a block. Those have been up there for months, right? And you're staring at a block so long you don't see it. And then as soon as somebody mentioned it, I went and looked at it, and it's like you see it from a different angle. And I went, well, duh, it's right there. But looking at it, looked fine to me. Anyway, so, and I got another embroidery project in here that I want to do with you guys too. So it's from Creative Appliques, and you'll be able to do it, I think, in a 5x7. So for you folks with the smaller hoops, you'll be all right. You really want a trimmer by George, but don't think it's available in the UK. I don't think it is either, Debbie. Matter of fact, Diane, who was just lamenting about the outrageous shipping to get stuff to Australia, she came here to the US on a cruise, to come on a cruise with me last year, and she had me pick one up for her. So when she got here, I gave it to her. Yeah, you know, you always got to figure out a way to make stuff work, right? It is so cool to see you guys visiting with each other. You guys see and recognize familiar names each morning, and you get to know one of them. Oh, I got to tell you guys too, this is so funny. So the young man who delivers the mail, he hold on, Harley wants out, and the door is not, that's my three-legged dog. All right, Harley, hold on a second, you guys. Come on. There you go. She can't get out by herself. Yeah. She can. She's just being, okay. So we have dogs. We have Frito. We got Frito time. Where's Frito? This is, come here, Harley. Come here. There's Frito. Okay. The gang's all here, y'all. The only reason, if you're new, the only reason I do that, you guys, people love some Frito time. What are you doing?
I know.
Yeah, a shopping trip to the U.S. is absolutely the way to go. Yeah.
Good morning, everybody.
There's Mr. Man. Yeah, you're welcome, Diane, for the trimmer. Absolutely. Yeah. There's the man who just walked by with his pants on, mind you. Everybody's on Frito. That's the guy who makes these wonderful seam rippers. So this is what it is. And so this is in our store, powertoolswiththreadstore.com. Now, if you get one, yeah, Michelle said, yeah, you have your pants on. Oh my goodness, y'all. So these are really nice. They've got a seam ripper in one end, and you can tuck it like that. Sharp, very, very sharp. Are you stuck?
No, I couldn't.
Oh, he's looking for leashes. And then there's a stiletto on the other end. These are really nice if you're trying to shove something under the needle. Okay. So, and you just, so one end or the other, but very nice. And they're nice and hefty, and they feel good in my arthritic hands. So these are really nice. We've sold thousands of them, you guys, and no two are the same. So he makes every one of these in our in our garage. So in his shop in the garage. All right, out he goes, and the door will go bang. Watch. He's going to slam the door, I'm sure. He's got to get Harley down. Oh, okay. There, told you. Boom. Goodness sakes. So Harley is 17. She only has 3 legs. And she doesn't like going down the stairs because she loses her balance and falls. You have the Brother NQ1600E, and sometimes you can't get it to change to a different section on your picture. How can you change from one section to the next section? I don't know what that means, Michelle. I'm sorry. I'm not sure what you are. So that's the embroidery only, right? One section to another section. Are you talking about jumping ahead with the thread spool to different color stops? Is that it? So anyway, oh yeah. It's 29 in Comanche, Texas. You love your Keith Ripper. Yeah, it's not a seam ripper. It's a Keith Ripper. I love that. When will there be more colors in the store? Kim, there's a bunch in there right now. When was the last time you looked? He put a bunch in the other day. Now, we're not going to be shipping them. We're not home until the 2nd, and so we won't ship until the 3rd. Different color stops. Got you, Michelle. Oh, I can't show you. I don't think I can show you that right now because I don't have my embroidery module on. Go to the needle plus minus button, and there should be a little thread spool. Let me see. If I do that, put that, I'll pull up a design. Let me see if I can show you. Set, edit, end, embroidery, needle plus minus. I can show you. Okay. All right. Let me show you. I'm going to pull this over and then show you. Okay. You know, I'm not sold on that next cup, you guys. The battery does not last that long. I want to show you guys something real quick here. Okay. So this is, here's the screen on my, all right. Here's how you jump between color stops. So there's, you go, let me get over here where you can see. You go to the needle plus minus, and you've got, you can jump backwards 1, 10, or 100 stitches, or go forward 1, 10, or 100 stitches, or you can go back to 0. But right here, you've got spool minus and spool plus. So let me click OK. Right now, it wants to stitch this one. In the preview, it says that first one is 3 minutes, and in the preview, you can see the stitches that it's going to do. If I go to needle plus minus and hit the plus on the spool, and then click OK, now in the preview, you see the little bird. That's how you do that. Okay. I hope that was helpful. Yes, this is Gypsy, Kyle. Yes, absolutely. Sure is. So let's see. Candle warmer's a great idea. Yeah, I know. You know, the problem with that next cup is the bottom of it has components because it's supposed to have a battery. Can I show how to put the flip lid on and off the machine? You can't get yours back on, Terry. For this machine, I haven't taken mine off. I don't want to fiddle. I think, see, it has I think it's got a squeeze, but you got to be careful you don't break it. So, yeah, Michelle, you're welcome. Oh, Frito's barking outside. Oh, we have horses. We've got horses wandering around outside. Okay. Hello, baby. Oh, everybody's got to get their biscuits, you guys. You just pull it straight up. Okay, Patty, hold on. No, I got to get the dog biscuits out. Harley's going to start barking, y'all.
Good boy, how you doing?
There you go. Okay. I have not taken the top off of this thing, so I can't tell you that. If I figure it out, I will. Babe, do you know what the temp is right now?
Oh,
He said cold. Let me pull up my weather bug. I'll tell you guys. Oh my goodness. It's 45. Yeah, it's 45 right now. But it's supposed to be nice. It's supposed to be really nice today. Got to have your morning treat. Absolutely. So they split a pepperoni, and then they get one of those bacon strips, that dog that runs around going, bacon, bacon, bacon. I'd open the bag, but I don't have thumbs. I love that commercial. And then they get 2 little rawhide chew sticks. And I tell them when I hand it to them, I say, here, it's time to brush your teeth. My dogs chew rawhide, real rawhide, every day. And we've never had a trip to the vet dentist ever. So, yeah, I'm a firm believer of rawhide for dogs. I've never had a dog get sick on them. So I'm going to cancel. I want to go home. Okay. Oh, you guys are buying up seam rippers, I think. I'm going to turn this off and turn it back on. I got into embroidery mode and I can't get out of it.
thank you, Jackie.
Oh, Keith just said, thank you, Jackie. Yeah. So I'm working on my, my framing units for this. And I think I've got some new subscribers. Remember, hit the thumbs up. Michelle's very happy. She just figured out how to jump ahead of color stop. She's all excited. So I'm working on these framing units, and you guys, if you're quilters and you've got to make corners, whether it's flying geese or square and a square or parallelograms, which is what I'm working on right now. It's now called a Keith Ripper. Keith? What are you after, babe? The Keith Ripper? It's a Keith Ripper.
Oh,
It's not a seam ripper. It's a Keith Ripper.
where's my?
Right up here.
Not where they belong.
Yeah, it's where it's at. Sorry. I have more space there since we started carrying the whole thing. Don't you love being in an RV where you've got all the cabinets and then you start playing whack-a-mole, open all the doors to look for what you're looking for? I've labeled them, but yeah, some things. Where did I get the green scissor kit? Nancy, I got that from Two Chicks Quilting. I will link to it below after the video. I don't have it. Right. Why don't you just take that whole tub out?
If you leave me alone.
I put you a funnel up there too. So. Okay. This is life in the house of Thompson. Casa de Thompson. That's how this is. I need to go over to, there we go. I've got a 1/4 inch foot on this machine, so. Yeah, it's nice and warm in here, you guys. I just put on my 1/4 inch seam tape. So if you don't have this, I would recommend you get it if you want, if you're just now getting into quilting. This is great. You sew on the red line and it gives you a 1/4 inch either side on the black line. Okay. Well, Keith doesn't drink coffee, Patty. He drinks Advocare's Spark and Rehydrate. That's what he does. So anyway, I don't know. No, he's not in a bad mood, Terry. Not at all. Are you in a bad mood?
No.
No, he's fine. He is wearing his shirt from Brenham, Texas that said it's a Bluebell ice cream shirt. And it says, I get cranky without my Bluebell. And it's got an old crank ice cream machine on it. He's funny. So I just put this on my machine. And I'll show you guys. I want to show you guys a quick and easy way to put this on your machine. Let me set this right here. Let me see if I can get this and point this down and show you how to do this. If I can. I'm hoping that it holds. Okay, so I just put this on, but I'm going to take it off and show you guys how it works. So it's kind of like washi tape. It doesn't have a crazy adhesive, but it's nice and sticky that it stays. Okay. So what you do, I've got this in my Amazon store, you guys. Okay. So the easiest way to do this, put my foot up. I have my needle on center right now. Okay. You can put it on center, left, right, whatever you want. And you take this tape, and I'm going to use the edge. So where the needle is, okay, I'm going to take this and I'm going to pop the red line under the needle. I like the needle on center because I'm using a 1/4 inch foot. So I'm going to pop the red line on center, and I can see that the edge, now look, I've got the edge of the tape behind the needle. Okay, I'm just pulling this in. Okay. And I've got the edge of the tape. I can see even with the opening of the feed dogs. So I am fully covering the feed dogs right now. Completely covering the feed dogs. But the red line I can see through the foot, through the center of the foot, is on perfect center with the needle. So I'm just going to put it down. So first thing I do is I align the red line with the needle, and then I'm using the opening of the feed dog slot right out here as an alignment guide. And then I'm just going to lay this straight right down. Okay. Put this down. So I've completely covered the feed dogs, and I'm going to take my scissors, and what did I do with them? Where'd they go? I just had them. See, this is what happens. This is why I always put my scissors in the same place. Here they are. And I'm going to take my scissors and I'm just going to trim it down here. I cover the base of the machine completely. I'm going to cut it. I need this so that as I sew, these things are the edge. I'm looking down here. I look back and forth, but I'm looking down here to maintain this going straight. All right. So now I'm going to grab this far end back here and pull it up. I'm going to pull it straight. I'm going to pull it straight back under the foot and expose the feed dogs. And I'm keeping it straight, okay, till the feed dogs are fully exposed. I've still got the bobbin covered, which is fine. I leave my bobbin covered. Pull it back just a little bit. All right. So now the end of the tape is right here just in front of the foot. I'm going to lay my scissors flat on the bed of the machine because the scissors are precisely made to get a good 90-degree cut on that, and I cut it off. That's how I install this. Very easy to do, no rulers required. Okay. You already answered this. Got it. Okay. What is the mat underneath my machine? This is a Yazzie sewing mat, and I love this thing. I use it when I travel because I don't have a lot of space right here, so I can just take the machine and I can move it, okay? And then I can do whatever I need to do. Like if I want to give myself some more space, let me put my scissors in here, give myself some more space to draw on the back of fabric or whatever, then I can just make sure all my stuff is closed up and just flip this up. And now I can use my table to draw, do whatever I need to do, bring this back, and then I can move the machine and I'm not scratching up my top. I love it. Love it. You just ordered a pink seam ripper, Pam. Thank you. You're going to love it. They're so, so pretty. Yeah. So give that a try, Karen. She says she struggles with getting that on straight. Thank you, Marlene. Marlene ordered one too. We can hear it coming in. Cha-ching, cha-ching. Thank you all so much. Keith loves making those. You know what? One of y'all I watched early on when we first started, and someone said your husband had retired, I think, and then he, you know, you said he'll probably be 2 weeks and he'll go get a part-time job. I think that's what the conversation was about. I was getting coffee and I sat down and caught just the bottom of it. So I absolutely agree. When men retire, they absolutely have got to have something to do. Okay. I say men are like sharks. When they quit moving, they die. So that's one of the things I love about Keith having the skill to spin these seam rippers. Where'd it go? My husband has these, he's blessed with the, you know, you need a motorhome so you can travel and sew. Yeah, Margie, absolutely. So he makes these seam rippers and he makes them all by hand. And when you get it, there's a little groove. There's 2 little grooves in the end. That's so you know which end is which. All right. That way you're not constantly, because 50% of the time, Allison ordered another one. You need a purple, but they sold out. Okay. Purple's one of our most popular colors, Allison. He'll make some more when he gets back. I saw an order for the blanks earlier. So he will. Oh, Marcia, thank you so much for the sticker. You're so sweet. I hope you had a wonderful Christmas. I haven't seen you all week. So what Marcia just did, y'all, there is a super sticker or maybe super thanks or something like that below the video. And you click on that and it gives you an opportunity to show your appreciation for the content. So Marlene got the blue swirl. Atta girl. Now you have decisions on what to buy. Yes, absolutely, Anne. You sure do. So, Miss the Seam Ripper, what is it? I want it. Gioia? G-O-G-I-O-I-A. Goya? Go. I got to get it right. I'm sorry, sweetheart. Carnes. How's that? Miss Carnes. My husband spins these in the garage. Okay. One end is a stiletto, which I use all the time when I'm moving, especially when I bind, I'm moving bulky things under the foot. And the other end is a seam ripper. Best in the industry. Sharp, sharp, sharp. Just drug in. Good morning, Judy. So, and they're wonderful. Okay. But what I was getting at was you guys keep him busy. You know what he says? He goes, these women, he says, I can't keep up with them. But it gives him something to do and it keeps him, oh, you've just been relaxing and watching, Marcia. Thank you. So it keeps him busy. It gives him something to do. He's got a purpose, you know, and he's part of the channel and we love that. Does he make the necklace seam ripper? Yes, ma'am, he does. So what she's talking about, I don't have the chain on it. The necklace seam ripper, there's a big, long, 24-inch, I think, maybe longer. These are great for long armors. Okay, so it hooks right here. You wear it on a necklace. I just don't have this one on the chain. You wear it on the necklace, and then this is a, let me see if I can get it out. Rare earth magnet. Yeah, you can replace the ends if they get dull. I can't get this out, you guys. No, it's in there pretty strong. So it's on a magnet. And the magnet, this end pops out. I don't have the chain for it. Oh, you know what I got? You know what I've got? I got a stiletto. I think will work. What's the difference between the trimmer by George and the add a quarter trimmer? The trimmer by George is a... Jamie wants to know that. The trimmer by George has a metal edge that allows you to fold back. This is for In the Hoop project. This allows you to fold back your top embroidery fabric, your background fabric. Let me get this and pop this out. There we go. And then trim the stabilizer and the batting away without cutting into the top fabric. All right, so there's the hole that the magnet goes in. This stays on your chain, right? So you can pull it off, do what you got to do, like on top of the long arm, and then you just bring it near it, and this thing will pop it. It just sucks it right back in. Necklaces are fabulous. They're great. Yeah, Diane's got the magnet to pick up pins when they hit the floor. We sell out of those quick. There you go. Oh, awesome. Crafty Pat had her husband put in a new kitchen. Put your kitchen back like it was. There you go. And to go find a job, you had an interview set up for him. I'm like, get out. My quilty buddy Lisa, her husband was not working for a while, and then you go to the Lowe's in where are they at? Indian Land, North Carolina. She's trying to get her seam ripper, Tina. You go to the Lowe's, you're gonna run into Mike.
Yep.
He didn't stay not working for too long. You feel like you're chatting with your sister in the morning, Marianne. Thank you so much. That's so nice, you guys. Yeah, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Free to do. Helps the channel so much. Just your comments in here, your comments below the video. Oh, somebody asked me yesterday. I'm only seeing 2 comments, and what you're seeing is a comment below the video. You have to be signed into YouTube in order to be able to leave a comment in the chat. Tina says, I got it. Oh, good. You're welcome, Candace. She just went and got her Yazzie mat. Did you use my coupon code? I hope so. Gotta save some money where you can, right? I love Yasmina. She's fabulous. All right. What was I working on? You got me all on. Hey, I'm going to do a down and dirty, like I said, how to make these. Okay. How to get these and get them right. So I've got a whole video on how to do this, you guys. Thank you. I appreciate that, Candace. How do you order? You go to powertoolswiththreadstore.com. That's our store site. And there's a whole bunch of stuff on there. So you can just click and find whatever you want. And if there's the color you don't want is available, there's a little black box underneath that says notify me when it comes available, and you put your email in and you'll get an email when they're back in stock. You heard the ding on Keith's phone. Good. All right. So the trick to making these and getting them right, 2 things. You have to account for the turn of cloth, which is a garment sewing term. And you have to maintain the integrity of the base shape. So the base shape, this applies for Emma. Your boyfriend asked you how many mistakes do you make? Really? What a sweetheart. Oh, good. So tight's on the way. You are welcome for the coupon, Bonnie. Absolutely. Okay. So you want to maintain the integrity of the base shape. So the base shape is a 2.5 by 4.5 inch rectangle in this case. It does not matter what size it is. All right. So the deal is that when you have one in every room, Emma, good for you. So the deal is that no matter how many pieces of fabric you add to the base shape, it looks the same from the back. You just happen to have different fabric. Joya, that's how you say that. Thank you. I love that. Joya, I'll remember that. Thank you. I appreciate the phonetic assistance. So the other thing you have to do, Lori gave me one of these rulers. All right. You don't need this ruler. You need any straight edge at all, to draw a line on the back of whatever shape you're going to add to it. So let me flip this up. And I want to point this down so you guys can see. Again, it does not matter how do I use the sew tights in my embroidery hoop? I use them to float. I've got to hold on to this so it doesn't fall over. So you're going to take a straight edge, and you want to make it so that it's corner to corner. And so I'm going to put the straight edge exactly corner to corner on this block. Exactly. Okay. And most patterns want you to draw a line. I want to make sure this doesn't fall. I don't want it to fall, but it's heavy. My iPad's heavy. I'm afraid it's going to fall, you guys. It is going to fall. Let me put something on top of the back legs so it doesn't fall on my tripod. Hold on. Let me do this. We don't need any drama. There we go. So I'm going to put the ruler exactly corner to corner on this. Again, this is to make flying geese, square and a square, or these parallelograms, or anything else that where you're sewing fabric together to get a different corner. Okay. This is sew and flip. Okay. So I'm going to draw the line right next to, so the ruler is exactly corner to corner. And I'm going to draw a line. This is a friction fine liner marker. I don't like the friction pens. They have a tendency to ghost. So I like to use the marker, and this is an iron off. It irons away. It's not designed for that, but that's what it does. Now, because the ruler is exactly corner to corner, the line is not. The line is right next to corner to corner. It looks corner to corner, but it's not. One side of this is larger than the other if you were to measure the line, okay? So the side that is underneath the ruler is bigger than the side that is not. That's really, really important. If the ruler's corner to corner, the line is not. The line is right next to it. So the part that's hanging out while you're here, make a little mark on it like that. Okay, so let me show you what this looks like. When you look at it with the naked eye, it looks like it's corner to corner, just about. You can see it now because you're looking for it. So one side is larger than the other. The side that is smaller is the side you're going to cut off. So this is the end that you're going to whack away. So the sew and flip, if you were to sew it, you're going to flip this part over. The distance right here, this is called turn of cloth. This allows, and I don't like the phrase scant quarter inch. I hate that because that's so ambiguous. I don't know what that means. All right. Yeah, you want to use you don't have to use a magnetic hoop, Dee Dee. You can do a regular hoop with your stabilizer. I use a magnetic hoop, doesn't matter. It's for floating projects. Okay. All right. So when you sew on the line, you're not sewing on the center. If you sew on the center, this piece that you want to keep and you fold it over, it's going to end up short because it doesn't have enough room. It doesn't have the turn of cloth to be able to fold over. You've got to have that space. So when you're drawing lines on the back of your squares and you're drawing lines on 120 squares, and then you stack them up, if you didn't make that little mark on there, it's really, really easy to sew them backwards. Okay. That's really important. So now, if I had a whole stack of these things, okay. So see this? So I've got my little mark. The mark is the one I'm going to cut off. Let me align this correctly. I'm making a parallelogram. Let me look at my pattern again. Yes. So now I'm going to take these. I'm lining them up exactly. Okay. I'm going to turn it around, still maintaining the integrity of the base shape. Okay. You cannot see it from the back. And now I know which side I'm going to cut off. I'm going to move my machine back over to me. Okay. And now I'm going to sew on the line. Put my foot down. Okay. And I gotta play footsie with the foot pedal. Yeah, that scant quarter inch, it's ambiguous and I hate it. I don't like that term at all, Jackie. It's terrible. Alrighty, so I've sewn on the line. Now I have the room to fold this over and the point meets exactly. Let me do this. I'm gonna fold it. This is the method I use here. So I take the point and I match the point exactly and make sure that these top edges match exactly. But look at that. It's perfect. Okay. If you're making Lori Holt quilts or Elizabeth Hartman quilts, this will save your sanity, you guys. So I finger press it first. It's perfect. I'm going to flip it over. I've maintained the integrity. Well, maintained the integrity of the base shape pretty much. I had it a little wonky there, didn't I? That's okay. Not a big deal. Not on that side. It's the corner that matters. Yeah. And now I'm going to press it. I didn't have it exactly level. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to cheat. Well, it's not helping. Oh, well, you're welcome. Okay, I'm just going to trim this. It was just a few threads, you guys. All right. So now my parallelogram is finished. Okay. Maintain the integrity of the base shape. You don't want this, and you always press before you cut. Always. Okay. So this doesn't go down here like this, and it doesn't get tugged up like this. You can't maintain the integrity of the base shape if you cut before you press, because you want to press so you've got, you know exactly where that point needs to meet. Okay. Now that I've pressed it, my shears are in my other Yazzie bag across the table. I can take my scissors and I can cut this. It's getting on breakfast time. These guys know 8 o'clock. Their stomachs are tuned. Yeah, Harley's starting to come in here and go. She's licking her chops. Okay. So there's my parallelogram. And it's still 2.5 by 4.5. It's perfect. Yeah. Oh, Wendy, thank you so much for cheering on the thumbs up. I appreciate that so much. It helps the channel. It's kind of slow. It'll pick up. It's fine. So that's the secret. Okay. I've got like a 14-minute video explaining this baby step by baby step, but it's so fun when it works, you know? Yeah, they can tell time, Patty. Absolutely. I don't know why. Their stomachs do. 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. breakfast and dinner. Yeah. But they that makes doing this so fun, because when you go to put these together, they match and it matters. It's incredible the way that works. So I just wanted to show you. So that's what I'm going to be doing this morning. I'm going to try today to get, so I've got to make 2 of each of these. And it's a total, I'll show you what they're going to look like. I have a project board. I put them all on. Okay. So this is what I'm making right here. These are the parallelograms I'm making. And I have to do 2 sets of the blue and white and gray and 2 sets of the red and white and gray. So that's going to keep me busy this whole weekend, I think. And then we are going to Frixon. Yes, it's called friction, but it's not spelled like friction like we think. Yeah. Okay. I got stuff everywhere here, you guys. Dee Dee, you guys are hit that thumbs up. What is so hard? Y'all are so funny. Oh my goodness. You got a Cricut for Christmas, but you have to use your phone to turn it on. Is that Cricut Joy, Alice? I've heard about that. Okay, you'll catch up with the replay, Francie. That's fine. I'm glad. It's fine, Francie. It's all right. We've got replay for sure. Yeah. So tomorrow is Saturday, so we won't have Stitchuation Room tomorrow. And then I was going to do the live on Sunday, but I'm not sure. I don't have a lot of stuff to show you guys because it's end of year. So I don't know. We'll have to see. I don't want to have a whole bunch of folks. I was going to do the giveaway, but I don't know. So I'm up in the air about Sunday. If you are subscribed, you'll get a notification. So, oh, I forgot to tell you. I started telling you about my mailman, and then something happened. So the young man who delivers my mail, he sees all these packages coming and going all the time. And he's like, what is going on? And I have the door open and he can see the long arm and everything. And so he's subscribed to the channel. So yesterday we were packing up to leave to come here, and he comes driving up the driveway, and he says, hey, I saw you were live this morning, so I watched for a little while. And he said, you've got a lot of people in your chat. And he said, and they're all so nice. They're all talking amongst themselves like they know each other. And he said, that's really cool. It's like they're sitting in there and visiting with friends. And I said, exactly. That is what a quilt retreat is all about, or an embroidery, a stitching retreat, we're going to call it. I said, that's exactly right. That's what it's all about. So it's really, well, you're welcome, Dot. And I'm so glad you're here. She said, enjoy watching you in the mornings and you always learn something. Oh, you got your Keith Ripper in the mail. Yay. He reads the comments, so he will see that. Yeah. Thank you so much, Dot. You're a sweetheart. So it's just, you know, a really nice place to be. And I told him I have the best viewers and nicest viewers in YouTube land. So, all right. If I don't see you guys before Monday, you guys have a great weekend. But is Monday, I don't know what day Monday is. Is Monday New Year's Day? I don't know. Yes, there it is, Debbie. That's what I was talking about. You ordered Sew Tights and they sent you a coupon to get a second one for half off. Boom. That's it. Yeah, that's really nice. Let me look at my calendar and see what day is what. Because I can't tell. Monday is the New Year's Day. Yeah. Oh, I love you too, Maureen. You're so sweet. But we're going to be here, and I can't tell you guys the last time I rang in the new year at midnight. I usually go to bed before then. So I'll probably be here New Year's Day, and maybe we can do a little embroidery project. We can make the mug rug. So anyway, I'll if you want to make the mug rug and get started with it, I don't know if we'll do the whole thing, but I plan on fiddling with that a little bit. We'll do some beginner embroidery skills on Monday, probably. All right, y'all. This has been a lot of fun. Thank you so much for joining me. And if I don't see you again before the new year, have a safe and happy new year. And I will, if I don't see you Sunday, I'll see you guys next year. All right. We'll talk to you soon. You guys go sew something. Bye.